Boys, this strat is an OG strat that's called Wdey, and it's basically a strat that Eek and I came up with like 2 seasons ago or 2 years ago. We came up with the strat and it's pretty good. It's a strat that uses the momentum that we've used at A and the A default, and it turns it against the other team, and it's a full B execute. Okay, so I'll get right into it. Let's assume I'm Vince. Okay, so if I'm Vince, this is what this round looks like for Vince. So Vince, you would have an op. Right, and you would have a smoke and a flash at a minimum, okay? And in the beginning of the round, Vince, you would come over here and you would throw this smoke as soon as you could, basically. So you just get down here and there's some grass that sticks out right there, and you just throw to the right side of that grass. I can show you the smoke again, or you throw this smoke. I'll let you choose which smoke you use because I'm gonna check out in the demo later to see which one is better for selling this as a fake, okay? But you're gonna use one of these smokes, and I'll let you choose whatever you want, and then afterwards you're gonna come over here. You're gonna start scoping up early, and you're gonna move your way through. Like obviously you're gonna be scoped in. You're gonna just hold, and once it's go time, Vince, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna stand basically where the shadow and this black dot is, and aim between this white dot and this. So there's a white dot here, and there's some rust shit there. So you just come over here, you aim in between, and you throw a flash like that. Okay, so that. And after that, you just get to entry and you get to turret. Somebody's going to be in front of you and they say, oh my god, he's heaven. You kill heaven. Oh my god, he's graffiti. You kill graffiti, okay? So that's Vince, what you're going to be doing on this strat. Now, that's it. Okay, next person is going to be Wdey and Pulse. So when I'm going to be talking about Wdey and Pulse, I'm going to be talking about you guys as one person, but you guys are going to get to choose who does what. And Eek and I are going to have the same deal. Eek and I'm going to talk about you guys as talk about us as one person, but we're going to be able to be like, okay, Eek, you're that guy, Claude, I'm this guy, and then like Wdey, I'm this guy, and then so what I mean is like this: Wdey and Pulse. One of you guys has to be the guy who has the smoke molly combo for execute. Okay, so I'm going to call it the grenade guy. Okay, so or the nade guy or something like that. So I'm gonna, in these examples, I'm gonna make Wdey the grenade guy for you guys, and I'm gonna make Claude the grenade guy for us. Okay, which means the guy that's the grenade guy has to keep his grenades, meaning the guy that's not the grenade guy can use his grenades for all types of contextual situations. Okay, for example. In this example, the guy who comes over here to throw a flash into this smoke is the grenade guy, so he has to save all his all his utility. Okay, the other guy can basically use his utility. So let's just say this is Pulse. So in the beginning of the round, Pulse, you would start the run by running over here, and you would throw a flash into here as soon as you could, and then you would come down here with your AK, and you would get ready to set up. So Pulse can use his utility. Wdey cannot use the smoke and molly. It's only the smoke and molly that I'm concerned about. So Pulse would come over here, and once it's go time, basically Pulse would make his over here. Now if Pulse wanted to, he could clear most of these spots, right? And then he could molly out this area here if I could get the fucking nade to work. Okay, the point is that you move up here, and maybe you hold it like this. Now you molly this area. You molly this area. Your friend flashes it for you here, and now you guys clear the stairs. Okay, so that flash is very potent. It's gonna get anyone trying to get you. It's gonna get anyone standing here or looking at you. And then you guys take control of the connector. Now Pulse, if you still have your smoke, you have 3 different options. Okay, you can like smoke this off. You can like smoke this off. Or you can just save your smoke and then take over Eek's role if Eek dies. Let's just say Eek dies on the round. You can just use your smoke to use Eek's smoke that I'm going to be showing later in the video, okay? So that's kind of what I would be expecting out of Pulse. So you guys come over here, you take, but this is like semi-fast control, okay? You take control of this, then we execute. So when you take control of these stairs and you come over here, I don't want you spending tons of time doing all this. I want you to just like, oh shit, and then kind of like completely forget about it and move on to the execute, okay? So then Pulse, once it's go time, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna basically hold this for us. Okay, this is everything is ideal. You're gonna hold this for us for like a few seconds. So what I want to mention is that on these executes, I don't want to be in the grenade throwing spots for forever. I just want to be in those spots for a few seconds when we throw the shit, and then it completely explode. So I want to basically just pounce. I want to be like hidden, 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 pounce. Okay? but when it is time to pounce, Pulse, you're gonna come over here, you're gonna hold this, and if you could, absolutely you should throw a flash, and we should entry, okay? And then you should just basically entry after all the other shit is in. And that's for Pulse, okay? So Wdey, what you would have to do, and this could be Pulse too, again, like I said, just change it around, but the nade guy comes over here, okay? Has to blow up the door and smoke this off. So I just completely fucked it, by the way, completely reversed. The guy that's up here is the nade guy. This is the nade guy. He has to throw one flash off, and then he has to save all his other utility. So this is the nade guy that's late. So the first guy that's coming in first, okay? The guy that's coming in first. He jumps down here, he immediately smokes this, and he blows up the door immediately, okay? And why this is important is because when Eek and I take short control and we think the other team is coming to counter us, we need to trade that out, okay? So basically Eek and I will know a few, like if the other team mollies this out, we know they're basically pushing short, which means we know Pulse and Wdey are gonna have to speed their shit up and basically come and get ready to trade this. We also know that when Eek and I molly this and the other team mollies it out, we can pretty much expect them to push through short. And when we expect them to push through short, we're gonna need Pulse and Wdey to yet again push through quicker than expected, and just because get ready to trade. Okay? So when we know they're pushing through at short, we're going to need Wdey and Pulse to work their way up faster to trade it. When we know that they might not, or we had a pretty easy time getting short control, we're going to just need Wdey to Pulse to just work it at their own tempo. Then you don't necessarily need to rush it extremely. Okay? Once we've taken, the point is, once we've taken all of short control and we've taken connector control in the first like 15 seconds, this smoke should be fading here, right? And maybe they backed up out of here, whatever. That's when we go to pounce position. So pounce position is here. Wdey, you come over here, you throw this smoke and you throw this molly. Okay? And you're going to need to practice this a little bit so you get the good molly that pushes the bomb. This was the good molly, I can already tell. We won't be able to stand. And after that, Wdey, you just go in and you basically trade for the entry with the side. We want to come up here, okay? When it's pounce time, Claude will come over here, smoke this, and molly this. And then I will throw one flash like this to flash off Neo. Okay? So we have another molly there. So when it's pounce positions, I've covered all positions except for Eek and Claude. So Eek and Claude in the beginning of the round, let's just say I'm the nade guy. So Eek, in the beginning of the round, you're going to come over here. You're going to throw it like this to molly that off. Then you're going to get a flash, and you're going to throw a flash like that just to get the boost off. You're going to clear the boost, and we're going to set up positions, and you're going to maybe hold this for the push. It would be ideal if you could hold this for a push. I would come behind you and hold the boost, and then I would get ready to clear this as well. Once it's pounce time, I'm going to come over here like I already described, and I'm going to throw this. So once it's pound time, Eek, I need you to fall back here and come back here. That's when Pulse should be taking over the spot for Eek. Pulse now taking Eek's spot. Eek, you should be coming over here and you should be able to cross with Vince holding it for you. As you're crossing with Vince holding it for you, you should be coming over here, Eek. You might be able to throw a flash like that. You might be able to back up and throw a flash like that. And then you entry Eek, and you use this trick of jumping here. So basically, I don't know, if you watch the pros, you can use a trick of where like it like bounces you down in a cool spot. I don't know, but you clear this area and then you basically move up. So Eek will be moving up here. Vince will be moving up right behind Eek. Pulsey will be going in here. Wdey will be going in here, and Claude will be coming in last, or I will just be completely lurking the door and making sure post plant or making sure we can get the thing. Okay? And the bomb will be with Vince. Here's one last overview of what everything should look like once we are completely timing all of our shit. Okay? And there should be one flash from me that's here. I'm throwing one flash, that's super easy. We definitely need one flash from here, like I said. And hopefully we have like a bomb ass flash from either the short guys or somebody else, I don't know. But Claude will be throwing one flash, somebody at Long B will throw a long flash. So we just need Wdey or Pulse or somebody to throw a bomb ass flash. And that's it, guys. That's what we want for this strat.